Subnautica, aka Game with Bookworm on YouTube. Tonight I'm going to be doing the last tour of the Dragonborn Gallery is Solitude from the Legacy of the Dragonborn. Last piece here is the Armory, which had to load it up, had to be in it first without walking in because of the as some that has played Skyrim knows that the Armory starts to crash the game when it gets very full. So that's where we're going to start at. So if you like the content, have enjoyed the content of Skyrim, drop a comment, a like and a comment on my channel there on YouTube, Game with Bookworm, and let me know what you would like to see as kind of a content idea for Skyrim. But currently right now I have my first time playthrough of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered and my roleplay series on Starfield. So without further ado, let's get into the last piece of the tour. So, welcome everyone, and welcome to the Armory of the gallery. This is the next to the library is still one of the best looking areas of the whole place, and of all the types of armor that anybody can wear just about while traveling Skyrim and defending themselves against whatever attack comes their way, from bandits to necromancers or whatever. So we have the hide armor, the most basic of all armors. We'll go ahead and talk about this armor set, which is the bone mold and the chitin armors from Solstheim, that the Dragonborn visited while dealing with the threat of Miraak, the first Dragonborn under the influence of Hermaeus Mora. Then we got the hide. And then we got the scale armor, the next level upward from the hide, which is very nice looking. And then we have the leather armor, getting a little bit more advanced. And then we have the armor of the companions, the wolf armor, which is very nice looking and very unique looking too. And then we have the armor of the Stormcloaks, Stormcloak officer, that the Dragonborn became, took the armor off of one of the officers of the Stormcloak army. Before we go into that section over here, to our left, we're gonna swing back around over this side, and we have the armor of the Dawnguard. Not every piece was acquired at this time of this tour, but pretty close. This was all the types of armor that the Dawnguard wore to protect themselves against the vampires, from heavy to light armor. Then we have all the variants of the Imperial Legion armor, from straight leather, the studded armor, and all the way up to the heavy armor of the Imperial Soldier. And the two types of shields that they used, and all the weapons of the soldier, sword or bow. Then we got the armor of the Acolytus Pentius Acolytus armor, the personal bodyguard of the Emperor of Cyrodiil. So now we're gonna turn our attention to this section, which is the armor of all the 9 holds, which was very basic, but they had their unique features with their colors on the shields and the way their armors look. We had the Morthal armor, and the armor sword weapon, Axe of Morthal, that every weapon that you see is the weapon that the Jarl of each hold awarded the Dragonborn for helping their people, and he became the thane of those holds. And then we got Falkreath, armor and the bow of Falkreath and the shield right above it. And then we got the Winterhold armor now, and this little helmet here is the helmet of Winterhold, which was given to which was retrieved for the Jarl of Winterhold, but that the Dragonborn retrieved, or we made a replica of it. And then we got the Staff of Winterhold, and the very first armor that the first Thane ship that the Dragonborn acquired in his early travels, as the Thane of Right One, and the sword of Right One here. Then we have the armor of Solitude, and the shield of Solitude that was given to the Dragonborn when he defeated the Wolf Queen Patema in her own catacombs, and became the Thane and got the sword of Solitude. Next, we have the armor of Windhelm, which became the armor of the Stormcloaks, basically, because of course Ulfric Stormcloak came from Windhelm. And then we got the Axe of Windhelm. I was not able to get a shield for Windhelm at this time of this tour. Then we have the armor from Markov. The Dragonborn had to do some shady things to get a hold of some of these armors and all that, but anyway, and then we have the hammer of Markov, I meant. The other one over there was Marthal, not Markov. And then we have the armor of Riften. And we have the daggers of Riften. And finally, on this part, we have the Dawnstar armor. And that makes up this very impressive collection of armor right here on this level. So we're going to go up to the next level, and we are going to start from right and go around left. It's going to go through some of the advanced armors all the way to some of the more basic at the other side of the opposite of me. So anyway, we have the armor and weapons of the ebony armor and the ebony weapons. That is very beautiful and all, and that is very impressive. Next is the ancient farmer cuirass and the armor of the snow elves. That's where this comes from. And we got the great sword, the mace, and the dagger, and the shield, and all that. These are what is required that is part of this weaponry of the ancient snow elves that became the farmer. And then we have the blade armor, which is what I am wearing right now. And then a couple of the swords of the blades. Next, we have the Orcish armor and weapons. Even though orcs are ugly, their armor is impressive. It's strong. It may be ugly, but it's strong and it's effective. Next, we have probably some of the most beautiful armors in this collection. Is the glass armor set and its weaponry, which is very, very beautiful. And then we have the armor of the elves, of the elven armor of the high elves from Somerset Isles. And I mean, that even though the high elves and everything, the Thalmor are hated in Skyrim and probably all across Tamriel, their armor is very beautiful. It's light, but it's strong, and the weapons are even more impressive too. Next, we have the Nordic armor, Nordic card armor that the a lot of bandits use, especially the chief bandits, but also was used during up on Solstheim too. Next, we have the ancient farmer armors with all their weapons, their axes, the swords, everything, even the staffs that can. It's scary when you get shot at by those ice staffs or the lightning staffs. Ugly looking, but hey, they are blind and they know how to utilize what they have. Next, we have the iron armor. Also, wasn't able to get the other type of armor, which is the bandit armor. But this is very impressive because this shows all the two variants, the iron and the bandit, and especially with that those two shields up there. Next, we have the steel armor. And this is very impressive in itself. Hey, hold on a minute. Never mind. Anyway, this is the regular steel armor with the steel hornet helmet, and this is the steel plate armor. Very beautiful and much stronger than the regular steel armor, but they still offer some good protection if used correctly. And then we have the dwarven armor set and its weapons. The dwarves was very good at making machines and cities and even their armors and all, and it's still a testament that their knowledge is still able to be redone to make steel smith their armors even today. Next, we have the ancient Nord armor of the that a lot of the Draugr either wears or has some form of it, and the ancient Nord swords, everything of the ancient Nords of all that had come and gone. Very impressive. Next, we have the Forsworn. In my opinion, Forsworn armor is not that impressive. They are rebellious and they want their land back, but hey, they have no way of getting it back, so they might as well they'll keep trying, but it's just useless. Next is probably one of the most beautiful sets of armor in all of Skyrim and Solstheim. It's the Stalrim armor. This is the heavy set, and wasn't able to get the light set, or the armor piece, and the weapons. Made out of enchanted ice. That is so strong that it's just amazing of what those armor can do, and hold its own in its weapons. Next, we have the Daedric armor and some of its weapons. Not all the weapons, nothing was been attained up to this point, but we at least have the whole set of the armor, from the boots, gauntlets, armor set, and the helmet, and a few weapons at least. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. In the last armor set in this collection is the Dragonborn armor. We also have one except for the dragon scales, but we don't have none of that right now. But we have a few of the weapons. that was either attained or crafted, thing at the forge. And so, anyway, that is the extent of all the armors in the this main room. It contains everything, and it's very impressive to see how much was worked on to get this to be this impressive. There's 2 doors that goes to the east and west wing of the armor, and that's pretty much for the Dragonborn's personal stash that he doesn't want to show anyone right now. So, I hope that what you have seen here during these tour sessions of our tour of the Dragonborn Gallery, that you can tell like how much the Dragonborn put into everything, the time and the patience as he traveled everything. And now we are a few other things we didn't cover, but maybe one day we'll come back and take a look at them. And so I hope you enjoyed your time here at the Dragonborn Gallery here in Solitude. And if you ever come back again, please come back to Solitude, come back and visit the gallery. You never know what might be added later on, several years down the road. So anyway, I hope everyone has a pleasant, wonderful day, and may Talos guide you. And that, my friends, concludes the tour of the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod of the tour of the Dragonborn Gallery in Solitude. And I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you like the videos, follow me here on Twitch as MCP Subnautica, and also subscribe to Game with Bookworm, and drop a like and comment on the videos over there on Game with Bookworm. So I hope everyone has a pleasant night and day of the ones that's across the ocean. That's daytime right now for them. Anyway, talk to y'all later. The next stream will be tomorrow when I do the next live stream of Oblivion Remastered. So keep an eye out for that. Talk to you later.